And now I'm laying in the La Granja Park, the park here that's full of escaped parrots, parakeets, and, all their descendants. And they're so cute. They're generally really, they're green, classic green parrots with this loud little deep, deep. And they're just really, they seem like feisty little gangs roaming the park always. And they're lovely green, and they're flared, long green tails. They just have such amazing energy when you see them. And they even hang from things almost upside down, bobbing from branches. From the branches of, they seem to have a preference for palm trees too. They have really internalized their tropical identity. And I've been here for a while, so I am on the grass, on a towel, on a lovely blue, electric blue towel that my partner loaned me. And I'm laying under the tree at a safe distance from the major branch concentration, because we all know birds be doing their business around this tree for some reason. So I am shaded by the more external branches, and my legs are in the sun, tan and happy, and my torso and head are below the outer branches, so it's kind of like parts of me are intermittently in the shade and in small patches of light. So the sun feels wonderfully gentle, and the cool breeze, that lovely little wind that is just there to help us, is just there to carry around pollen and drop it in all the right places, and move ships around the ocean, and move our energy generating windmills, and this blessed wind that gives us so much, that shuffles clouds around in the sky and all those good things. And now here it is, helping me out further by whooshing along over my skin and keeping me cool and happy. And I'm reading my book. I have one leg on, as I'm laying down, I have one leg kind of drawn in, my right leg, and my left leg, my ankle is resting on the knee of the right leg and kind of bobbing up and down as I'm reading a really interesting passage in my book. I'm all happy reading the latest Sadie Smith, which I'd gotten stuck with at some point for whatever reason, but now I've picked up again and I'm feeling tremendously invigorated by. And I just love that style of writing that seems so beautiful that you look at it and you can't believe you can't see the seams in those sentences. No, they're so wonderfully crafted. And I feel so lucky that I had a nice little break here in the middle of the morning that could bring me here. In the mid-afternoon that could bring me here. Just very lucky as the student canceled, and here I could sneak some quality grass time. And I take in a deep breath, and I can smell the flowers of the tree above me, fragrant and beautiful and purple. And the grass, freshly mown, reinvigorated, renewed, just like me. I'm looking up at the branches for a second. And I think I can smell a little hot dog stand that's nearby. And I think, maybe I'll have a hot dog later. But all of a sudden I see an interesting flash of color in the tree up above. And I think, what's that? And I look up and I see a bird, a fat, big parrot with a head that has a top half that's red and a larger lower half that's, I don't know if it's yellow or some kind of neon green. And then the belly is blue, like almost a purplish blue, and the top, that blue bleeds to the top, but the top is mostly a soft green. And then his rear bottom is like a mix of red and yellow. And I can't believe I'm seeing this. And I pull out my phone real quick and I check on Google Images. I zoom in real close and look that bird up. And all of a sudden I see it turns up a result and it says, red-capped parrot. And I think, what? And it says this red-capped parrot is a species of broad-tailed parrot native to southwestern Australia. And I think, oh my goodness, we have this Australian bird here that some crazy person must have brought over. And God knows what this means. But now, whatever it may mean, I get to enjoy this beautiful parrot here with this shocking assortment of colors and this energy that hovers around it. It seems to pull around and it jumps from one branch to the next. He seems to be looking for the most tightly packed set of purple flowers. So beautiful, so alive. Maybe if humans had like 40 colors of plumage, we'd look quite vivacious as well, independently of our mood. But I love seeing this little guy or lady right now. And I look at him and he starts chirping, and the tune is quite different from those little gangs of parrots we have around here. And I just sit there and enjoy the new sound, enjoy that new presence, that new energy. And as I'm lying down there looking at it, feeling so grateful, just really full of gratitude and love and connection to nature, to the ground around me, to the freshly mown grass and its smells, to the wind, to everything that surrounds me, which it turns out I am a part of, and it is a part of me. And I look up again at this little red-capped parrot. Well, this was quite big red-capped parrot. And I see the energy, it just seems to be raining down from it. It's almost like an umbrella of energy that floats downwards. And its beautiful swirl of colors is inside of it. That purplish blue, that beautiful, just screaming green, and yellow and red, and that swirl of color that then melds with one another, and it falls on me like dew, like gentle rain, and my skin picks it up and lets it seep in through every one of my pores, and I breathe in again. And it settles down further, moving through every layer of my skin, of my meat, of me, of the muscles and bones. It's going through me almost as some sort of scanner. And that sparkling, energized wonder just moves through me from top to bottom, reinvigorating every one of my cells, renewing me, and staying present with them. And I take in one last deep breath, and I feel it from the very tip of my head all the way through my body, down my torso, gut, abdomen, hips, legs, to the very tips of my toes. I feel this beautiful anchored energy, and I take in a deep breath, and it settles in further. And I take in one last deep breath, and I put my left hand around my right wrist and hold it tight and exhale, saying peace.